In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add light to a tent or something outside that someone would be in, and go from this to this. Make it look like someone's there. It helps complement the stars in the sky and kind of adds a little more life to the photo. So let's get into it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to come over here and create a new layer. We're going to be working off that layer. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to our brush tool. We're going to click that. We're going to make sure the hardness is down between 0 and about 5%. For the sake of this, I'm going to leave it at 0. I'm going to pick a light yellow color. You can change it to a darker or a lighter depending for the effect you want, but what I've found is around this color looks pretty good. We're going to use the brush tool about the size of the tent, a little bit smaller where you want the light to be, and we're just going to click. For the sake of this, I'm going to click twice just to add a little more emphasis of color there. Then we're going to go over to our layer. We're going to hit blending options. We're going to come up here. Instead of normal, we're going to go down to color dodge. And we're going to uncheck the transparency. So now you can see it kind of looks like there might be something in there. You can play around with the opacity if you want it to look a little less harsh, a little more harsh, whatever you want to do. Probably going to keep the opacity about 85%. And then we have the beginning. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a new layer. And then we're going to be working off this layer now. What we're going to do is we're going to go over here and change the color just a little bit brighter than our previous color. A little more white in it. We're going to make the brush stroke a little bit bigger, and then we're going to kind of draw across it. Next, we're going to go to our layer, and what are we going to do? Probably go to our blending options again. We're going to click in blending, go to, you guessed it, color dodge. Click that, unclick the transparency. Now, as you can see, there's a little grain in this photo, so that's obviously adding a little bit of the grain to what's around it. And we're going to lower the opacity of this just a hair. And look, we have someone staying in this tent now. So a very simple way to go from having just a blank dark tent to making your photo a little more lively. Hope that helps. If you have anything you want to see next, feel free to comment.